Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today's stream is going to be a little different. You'll notice that there's no tip goal. I still would like tips, yes. I have to pay the
We're
rent.
sailors on the moon. We carry a harpoon, but
That
there
is
ain't
correct.
no whales, so we tell tall tales and sing our whaling tune.
Tufty, that's actually in your key, which means it actually sounds good when you sing that. Keep that in mind for future songs you want to do, okay? But today's stream, you'll notice that there's no tip bar, there's no sunrise, there's no jar, and as soon as I flip over to the game screen, you're gonna notice there's no Discord capture. There's a little history here. Koei Interactive started a game, self-published, and then had to use Kickstarter after they built the first two tech demos to fund it. They approached me when I was still just barely doing World of Tanks and Armored Warfare was the primary thing on my channel, and asked if I wanted to see their tech demo. And I asked if I could show it off, and they went, yes. Yes, you can. That was December of 2016. We saw this game again at PAX in 2017 with another tech demo. I interviewed the developers in person, and it just got moved. But up until this week, one of the first things that had ever gone on this wall was my patch. Let me see if I can find where I moved it to. Hang on, let me see if I can find where I moved it to. This has a lot of history, okay? Give me a minute. Here we go. So, was the astronaut patch that they gave me for their game. Now, at PAX, they were passing out two different ones of these. The ones they were passing out to everyone had WSA plastered across this astronaut. The ones they were passing out to the people who interviewed them is the one in my hand. They told me that there's only 100 of these patches that they had made that were for people to interview them with. They were again we got another tech demo, and then they were again at PAX East and West in this year. This game released last week. So last week we got the full game, and I wanted to stream it day one. And at that point I was super excited. Then I went, I can't stream this day one. This needs some time and effort and reverence, because you have to understand the 6 different demos from alpha to beta to near completion that we played over the last 2 years had massive amounts of care and time and effort put into them. And so now I've got everything set up, and I present to you Deliver Us the Men.
I can't help but think of that one fucking video of Moonbase Alpha where they're just fucking around with the text-to-speech while the Super Mario 3 music is playing in the background.
Now, I give you guys fair warning. I did start the game in order to get the capture set up, but
there was a
there is a
time
cutscene
when
right
resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonists was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the moon.
So, this is going to look a lot better than the first tech demo that I played for two reasons. One, the game's a lot further along. And two, the first two times that I saw this game, I was still on the old computer. Melissa the monster here wasn't even built yet. Didn't exist. So, hopefully, this will look a lot better. Do you really want to start a new game? Well, I haven't played the full version, so yes. Yes, I do.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support.
By the way, something about this game you have to realize, one of the reasons why it's so awesome, there's no interface. A brave astronaut ventures through music to explore the lunar expanse and uncover mysteries. The road is desolate and the many hardships he knows he must preserve for mankind.
For countries north of the equatorial
So, like, you get an interface when you want to interact with stuff, but for the most part, I have like a crosshair to tell me what I'm looking at, and that's it. And the rest of the interface is like built into the game as you're seeing stuff. So ground launch sequencer, orbital access arm, auxiliary power units, gaseous oxygen vent arm, sound suppression system, hydrogen burn off, main ignition, main engine cutoff, stage separation, second stage ignition. I have to memorize this. So here's the sequence of launch. You've done it 1,000 times before during a simulation, so we know you can do this. Good luck. Yeah, I've never done that, so I just want you to know that.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact. Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
So I have like a little, So, by the way, astronauts actually have this now, and it's basically a pet buck. Like, I'm dead serious. Thank you, Fallout.
There she is, the tourist spy. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
I like how they've got it in Russian and then English, just to indicate how how shitty of a situation this is. Russia and the United States had to work together in Mexico. Sputnik Monument. Monument marks the entrance of the Fiaura drone. Facility has been inactive for 2 team in the base operations. The blackout began preparation for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads to the stars. Yeah, I mean the world is pretty fucked. Ah, the elevator's out. Oh, it is the hard way.
The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
What do I have to prime the rocket for launch? Where's the team?
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
Alright, we have no power. Oh, I remember that little drone. Oh, I love that little thing. It was freaking awesome. Am I gonna get to... I'm gonna get to play with the drone again! Woo! Yay! The power's out. Use code 3548 to open the door.
Once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon.
Where the fuck are you and everybody else?
The whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
A year after the blackout. In this edition, we invent the word announced and discuss what would have caused the MT to remain offline and what would have happened to the lunar colonists and how humanity is to move forward. So basically, Earth's run out of resources. We went to the moon. We found resources. We got shit working. And then something happened and everybody had a giant argument and nobody went up there to fix it. Strive to seek the future. The truth of the 2054 blackout was really the connection. Maria Gomez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA since 1955. Maria's team has secretly been working on their mission.
Am I coming through clear?
Yes.
Let's all be honest. What happened that basically made the lunar colony be forgotten was someone decided to throw nukes at each other.
No, I'm thinking it's aliens. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it's probably aliens. Now I just need, like, my hair to slowly be beaming out. Those lost during the hydrogen's malfunction in June 10th, 2084. Don't forget everyone we lost that day.
I respectfully
Antidepressants.
internet connection issues. That's the reason.
Internet connection issues. Oh, they cheaped out because it's a government contract and they got Comcast.
No, they would have used a different one. The one of being Comcast. Comcast is too expensive. I forget what the military bases use, but it is just terrible.
So part of this, a lot of this game is exploration. You're up there alone. I mean, as you can see, I'm isolated. I know why there's no other crew inside of this facility right now. They've evacuated because of the storm, and that's going to basically desert this entire region. But also, part of what the game developers wanted was you have to do this alone.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we have in common.
By the way, we need to
I
get you
just
killing
don't
floor
understand
2.
why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing.
Statement
And
of
now it's just
Halloween
us.
stream.
No one else is even trying.
Nah, I don't like
If we
killing floor.
fail,
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus
Fair
on.
enough.
Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
all right.
Alright, jumping
There's
off.
Rocket. Oh, why are you jumping off, Daz?
Because I'm at work and right now, currently, I'm holding my phone in the right hand. And I've been having constant issues with my left arm. You tell me why.
Custody denied. Dear Miss Johnson, the court rules that the father, Isaac Johnson, as the next of kin, is granted full custody of Kathy Christian Johnson after the mother, Elizabeth Johnson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. Well, hold on. What's the date on that? That's important. Date. January 26, 2050. So somebody's little girl went up there and she's among the missing. Okay, so let's go over this again. Ground launch sequencer, hydrogen access arm, auxiliary arm units, gaseous oxygen vent, sound suppression, hydrogen buff out, main engine ignition, main engine off, stage separation, second stage ignition. Okay, I think I got it. You guys might have to help me. See, when I said there's no
You're in the
interface.
control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
Notice how the back of my suit lights up with my flashlight indicator to indicate how much charge it has. Reboot. Initial power. We need space guns that can destroy North Korea. God damn it, negative art. Alright.
We have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Close both fuel valves. Okay. Okay, I need to close the fuel valves. How do I... Why did you leave me here by myself to do this? Never mind. Okay, I need to close the fuel valves. Shit. How do I do that? It's obviously not it. Oh, do I need to go out there? Oh, shit. I gotta do this shit by hand. As a reminder, stream supported by you guys. Please grab a tip if you can. I do have a stream tip goal that is keeping records, but I don't have it displayed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Something down here to help me. Oh! That's useful! Give me this. Let's use the obvious thing, a stepladder.
To prime the rocket for launch.
Okay, what next? Turn launch key. Okay. Say we're in business. I'm glad you got some snacks assembled.
your rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Oh, fuck! You're gonna give me a you're gonna make this a timed thing? Shit! Launch sequence, right, fuck! I should've wrote that shit down! Okay,
Navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this.
Launch
Initiate
sequence.
launch procedure. Ground launch sequencer started.
Okay.
Orbital axis arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
Next control. Oh.
Perfect, just like was practiced.
A1, A3, B3, B4.
Auxiliary power units booting up.
Okay.
Gaseous oxygen vent armory holding, but barely. Try to go easy on the equipment.
Well, you kind of put me in a stressful situation.
Vent arm
Got it.
safely in
Okay.
place.
Okay.
Sound suppression system engaged.
Sound suppression system online. Initiate hydrogen voice. There it is. Hydrogen buff out. Turn it on.
Hydrogen burner system activated.
What's next?
Rocket
What's next?
boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown.
Wait for ignition.
Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4.
Shouldn't I be strapped in?
We have liftoff.
I totally forgot a seatbelt. I mean, I got a window. I wish I had a, like, forward view screen, but I have a window. Oh, there's the thing to tell me. Oh, well, that would have been nice to...
The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
Space. Off stage separation, second ignition. Do I need to do that? As a note, that picture down there is the Koei development team. They actually like put themselves in there as a little thing. Oh, hi.
When the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago, they knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust.
Hi.
If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future.
That's a whole lot of weight.
Transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Clear? We need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad.
Remember
Understood.
me.
Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... Once you're in the the lunar.
Complete the second stage of the launch sequence. Okay, cut main engine off. Engine off. Ignite second stage thruster. Second stage thruster ready for ignition. Space. Roll credits. I mean, I don't need a seatbelt, right? You know? Dock at the space station. Distance to target 500. Okay, movement. Oh, we're... Watch your speed, just keep in the circle. Keep in the circle. You got this. This is no sweat. Few more 100,000 million micrometers. Boop. I feel like the shape of this ship is now just like the boop ship.
Hi! This bag of hugs for $5.
Thank you, Daz.
Peace.
Life.
To Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck up there.
Alright, roll. Oh, I'm in 0G. I'm sorry. As a kid, I really wanted to do this. There's nothing there to scan. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Where's Earth? Very long distance away. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Airlock. Alright, that's what we want to go for. After I see if I can figure out what there was to scan that we didn't scan.
Yo.
Hmm? Hi, Rumjack.
Hi, am I supposed to be in this one or no?
Oh no, this is definitely one people can be in.
Okay, fantastic.
I just have most of my stream interface turned off because this is one freaking beautifully amazing game that we've waited 2 years for at this point. Oh.
So I just came into a bunch of money, and guess who's getting Total War?
You are.
That is correct.
Cool. Alright, I have to bring life support back online because there's no oxygen.
I believe in you.
Just hold your breath.
Tips are an option again. Daz just gave one. He's a nice, wonderful person. Shit, I can't even open this door until I figure this out. Alright, I got 2 minutes. 2
This
minutes.
is here they come. Here they all come. About to say, this is a surprisingly empty stream.
I was going to say, Rumjack, if you want to get Total War Warhammer.
Well, if you're going to get it and you want
Warhammer?
the full experience, you kind of have to buy both the first and the second one and all the expansions, which is going to run you close to $120.
Jesus fucking Christ! Do they want to bend me over a goddamn, like, maypole and fuck me? My god!
Yes, yes they do.
Well, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, then yeah.
Okay,
I'm really not.
oh, I can grab this. Oh, it's a helium-3
On the way
container.
out.
Okay, I get it now. Alright, so I have to take the helium-3 container and shove it into this? Yes! Alright, and then we have power. And hey, look, there's a small oxygen tank that can help. Life support system malfunction. Please reboot. Okay, I need to find one of those containers.
You'd be super proud of me. I went to a metal concert and didn't mosh.
I'm actually disappointed.
People were starting to throw punches in the mosh pit, and I didn't feel like getting my nose broken that day.
That's fair.
Aw.
You know, a very good reason for why life support's offline, the freaking airlock's open!
Hi, this bag of hugs for $5.
Did someone forget
Hold!
to close
Fine,
the door?
SPAACE.
Okay, power tank. Alright, so I need another one of you. Oh yeah, by the way, again, this game doesn't, like, look how the interface is as minimal as possible. The game gives me, like, no real hints. Oh, I see. Alright, so what we need to do is I was wondering why this was here. We need to power the door from this side. Grab our helium-3 on the other side. And this is going to seal the door behind us, so there's no going back. Because this needs both of these to be socketed. And yes, it's a puzzle game. There's a lot of things you have to figure out. Ah, okay, yes, please, turn that back on.
Backup power activated. Life support systems online. Oxygen levels rising.
Alright, that's good. We have oxygen. Assess situation in Libra.
But do you have meth?
Okay, we have life support, station power is very low, and the microwave network that's supposed to provide power to Earth is completely offline. I don't think any of these things are a good thing. How do I get this door open? I don't need more oxygen. Okay, assess power station inside the control center in Libra Wing. Alright, we're in the central hub now. I don't have a map. Do I have a map? Comm device, a flashlight, oxygen supply, thrusters, astro tool, Oculus, and helium-3 energy cells. Oh, turn a light. Okay, I need to figure out where to go. Well, those are clearly MRE bars, which, by the way, you can ask every astronaut in existence. They're disgusting. I mean, for fuck's sake, their version of orange juice is Tang. Oh, this is where I need to go. And everyone who likes Tang just raged at me. Wow, Tom. Wow.
Expedition team, do you copy?
Copy control. We're all
Huh,
set.
that sounds a
Ready
lot
for
like
ascent.
heresy.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descending gate. Godspeed.
Okay, so, Pearson Station, Central Hub, Libra Wing is toward number 3. Let's see here. Libra Wing. Alright, so the station normally only has 40 minutes of oxygen for more than one person, obviously. I'm wondering why there's no rotational gravity. Gravity would be nice. Moonman first contact. Astronaut docks into a run-down space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced there may be, they may still be alive, he redoubles his efforts. Gee, I wonder what I'm doing. You had a telescope pre-dialed into Earth. Homesick much? Cryo sleep machinery. After the power sleep generator had some research malfunction in 2048, Maria's research answers later investigation of what remained of the machine, unable to determine the exact cause of malfunction. She sent this fragment to the Pearson Space Station mechanic Rolf Robinson for ascertaining the cause of the failure. One of the few survivors of the Hudgens cryo sleep malfunction, we recently come across a fragment discovered from the cryogenerator. I was hoping you could inspect it also. Is there any way I can get my ASE to project holograph data today? I expect the generator fragment you sent over. But I can't find anything inclusive to ask for the holograph data. Is unfortunately location-based. Holographs are never projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to Huygens again, I think the best thing to do is bring your ASA and check the holographic data there. Huh, neat. Well, they either didn't come back or left in a hurry because all their personal effects are still around. Maintenance saves lives. Never go out without... Oh, I need a robot buddy. Where's my robot buddy?
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him.
Huh. Okay, wow.
This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface.
No one thought it would be important to have a backup.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, door code, there it is. 2539. I hope that I manage my flashlight battery properly and it doesn't go out at inconvenient times, because it just flickered out on me. I'm surprised they actually have like these notepads and the writing is actually fairly accurate.
Dude, this is one very dank tip.
Ground controlled a Major Fiaura.
Ground controlled a Major Fiaura. If I'm Major Fiaura, we're majorly fucked. So you must know my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We're also supposed to finish with the iron ring, but we've missed our milestone to shipment being repeatedly canceled. When should we expect shipment? Lunar Council to approve further shipments. Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what we have. We'll do all we can here. New construction. If the Huygens facility finally being repaired, it's about time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried deep and buried there since the cryosleep malfunction. Suffice to say, it seems like this cryosleep malfunction thing is important. Like some piece of history here that we don't know about. Ooh, space. The dust particles are a nice effect.
What I said in the message was kind of a spin on words of the song Ground Control to Major Tom.
I know. But if it's ground control to Major Fiaura, we're majorly fucked. You sent me into space? This is not going to go well. Huh. So, cryosleep malfunction incident apparently was a lot more important than we realized. Okay. Hold on a minute. There's only 2 suits missing. That can't be good. If there's 4 suits, that means there's 4 people. Door's locked. There's 2 suits still here. That means 2 people didn't even make it to their suit. Evacuation procedure. In case of emergency, pay attention to the following guidelines. Travel to Moon Hub. The elevator will lock down exactly 1 minute after departure. There's an open bag of chip. How fast did they leave? And they didn't come back to Earth because nobody knows what happened. Research and development, Orion Wing. Sarah. Okay, Sarah's obviously important to this, but in the meantime, I need to figure out where to go to open that door. Ah. Door is locked. It's the airlock, obviously. Which means that if I open that door, it's gonna get kinda choky around here. Okay, so we head through here. Oh. Diagnose. Pearson Space Station MT transmitter and receiver online. Connection to MT network not established. Contact Moonbase. Hey, you guys alive? Okay. Comcast says there's no internet connection. Space elevator. Additional energy required. Rotate station for additional power. Station rotation engine offline. Reach Ares wing through the Orion wing. Okay, Orion wing is under construction. Oh. Okay then. Space robot plasma cutter primed, ready to cut the locks. Huh! I'm not gonna ask why you have a plasma cutter around that fires a freaking death laser, but please don't point it at me. Oh, shit. Hang on. Collect. Did I just field install a plasma cutter? I just field installed a plasma cutting laser to my arm. Oh, it's got a charge. Oh, that's not good. I have the death laser! Now I just need a shark. And I can be an evil mad scientist. I would consider it right now a time of emergency. Thank you. Oxygen useful. Okay, I don't cut it. What do I do? Why do they have situations where I'm under pressure to figure things out while I'm slowly suffocating? This seems like a not ideal situation. Matter of fact, this seems like the opposite of an ideal situation. Okay. Think. That's too small for me to fit through. I need to find something I can fit through.
Left-hand side.
Left-hand side. What about... Oh! Cut it! Right. I have a laser. I should be looking for things I can slice, right?
Yeah.
Yes, instead of a spooge cannon, we have a death laser. Which I'm not sure that that's a good thing for the ladies, but we're going to live and deal with it. Alright, get through. Cool, I got 2 minutes.
Having a death laser just means you can make toast easier.
I know, right?
It
That only gives
toasts
me like 20 seconds of
bread.
oxygen. That is the worst emergency oxygen tank I've ever seen. Alright, so that cuts that through, and I'm out of here. Airlock! Bingo!
Ground control to Fortuna 1. We're still not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
Perfectly under control. Air. Good. Oxygen. Wonderful. I'm not dying.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Was the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past.
Something busted this computer.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Somebody left a suit.
All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just happened?
I can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Find rotational engine. Descent. Preparations. Blackout. I missed one. Or at least I assume I missed one. Well, that's not good. Alright, death laser it is. Why am I suddenly reminded of the N64 007 game? Oh yeah, there's that time... Oh my god, they're gonna do this with a time sequence. I hate you so much. Oh! Oh, well that's just a ton of fun! Let's let the lady who barely can control herself in this zero-G bullshit navigate electrical death discharges. Okay, electricity off. Not that that's a good thing. I don't know why I didn't just remove that part instead of plasma zapping it out of existence. Is that water? Oh my god, it's water. It's zero-G water. Oh, that's cool. Toolbox, WSA, continue forward. Provide power to station rotational wing. Rotational engines. breath is in the morning. Alright, so we need to cut through these to get to it. I don't understand why we're cutting them, but... Oh, well, fuck. Is this? Oh my god, that's algae. That's food production. Well, I guess we're starving.
Life support energy supply at 40%.
For oxygen.
Oh. That's algae that's providing us the oxygen. Okay, let's take our time. Not touch the sparkly. Not touch the sparkly.
Touch it. You know you wanna.
Ow!
It'll make your lady bits.
Ow! Okay, sparkly hurts.
Life support energy supply at 20%.
I'm cutting off life support to turn on the rotational engines. This is a terrible idea. Oh, now you're just being mean. Sparkly, and I have to cut wires? I'm just cutting them for spite purposes at this point. Make it one less wire I can possibly run into and electrocute myself to death. Ah, God! Ow. Ugh.
Life support energy supply critical.
Okay. Okay. Turn the engine on.
Power fully redirected from life support interpretation engine. Access control center to activate engine. Life support failing. Life support shutting down. Oxygen reserves low.
Oh God, why are you gonna... why do I have to always be under pressure? Okay, objective. Return to Libra swing. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Life support's critical. You don't have to scream at me about it.
Life support offline. Oxygen reserves nearly exhausted.
Okay, well that just means move faster, right? Quarters. Bingo. Okay, I need to access you. You. Turn on. Ha! We win. We're not dead yet. I assume there is death animation. Oh God! Oh God! No! No, 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 no. Bad, 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 bad. Something oh shit, that was a quick time.
Mistakes have been made.
I'm kinda still here. Mistakes were made! Oh God, mistakes were made. The whole freaking, oh God, why? I thought I was in a cutscene. Apparently there's no such thing as cutscenes! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Just ignore the oxygen counter. Continue to proceed towards the station. Oh my God, they made the oxygen counter big! Just ignore the oxygen counter. Proceed to station. Shit! I thought I was going to get a bunch of oxygen. Nope, it exploded. Come on. Come
I
on.
love it when game developers do cruel things like that.
Okay. Trying to see oxygen there. It's probably useful. Just keep moving. Okay, there's God. Oh God, this is my ship! Holy fuck, my ship exploded! That's bad.
Could be worse.
Yeah, but what else did?
I don't think it gets a lot more worse.
I mean, the entire station could have exploded.
It basically did. I just breached the hull of the station. I had to cut my way back into the station. My ship is destroyed. The station's basically dead in the water with no life support.
Rip.
That's pretty fucked. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready with that F and E key bullshit. 'Cause apparently there's no cutscenes. Okay. Okay. Retrieve an ASA unit to gain access to control center. Open doors. Well, the bad news is I can't go home.
Yes, but you never have to pay taxes again either.
Ha! And hey, look, I've got the ultimate retirement resort to myself. I have an entire moon to myself. I've got Apocalypse front property off the Apocalypse.
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen a base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
I'm not gonna say it was aliens.
Don't mention it,
but
Rolf.
aliens.
Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
They left in a hurry. World Secret Service is certified that Chief Operations Director W. MacArthur was honorably discharged from the World Secret Service. Brief update: evacuees from Talmberg are settled in. I call the bedlam at Talmberg can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Good. Then we begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember, no leap forward can ever come without sacrifice. Survival comes at all costs. Soon the events at Talmberg will be made just a faint memory to leave behind. What happened at Talmberg? What happened at the cryo facility? There's so many questions, you're giving me no answers!
All we know is that apparently I was involved.
Did you have to poop in it?
Yes.
We provided you with a perfectly good toilet.
I thought it would be funnier to, you know, use the important thing.
Hey, there's an actual water cooler. Wait. I can interact with the water cooler. That's adorable. Security and transport supervision. Lunar engineering.
Wilson, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We are close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really...
What? Function detected. Maintenance required. Oh, they broke you. You even... Oh, you wink. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. I need to fix you. And I can do that. I'm on the moon. I even jump higher. I'm on the moon. Okay, how do we fix you? Maintenance. Maintenance would be a good place to start. Maintenance is probably where I should go to fix you. Okay. Okay.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic.
Alright, what's wrong with it?
AZ connection to Monorail facility network. Failed.
Oh, no shit.
AZ network access port status. Defective. Component replacement is advised.
Component replacement. Okay, I just need to find components. That's pretty easy. Just need to look for other... I'm gonna cannibalize your friends to fix you. Hold on. You're gonna become a cannibal. It'll be fine.
Well, I was going to say it's going to become Frankenstein all over again.
It's alive! It's alive!
See?
Yes, Daz.
I was going to say, from the sounds of it, it sounds like someone basically decided to use all their energy to go into the deep belt, I think.
Yeah, but it looks like they just left this place without taking anything. Not to mention the fact that they abandoned Earth. I mean, I get that there would be reasons to abandon the planet, but why would you abandon all of the people on the planet?
Because they are assholes.
Well, apparently you're the biggest asshole
then. There's only limited food. You can't feed that many people. It was just being sensible.
I was going to say, actually, from the way I'm reading it and taking it, sounds to me like some cult basically got up there and started up.
I mean, we're still figuring this out. Oh.
By the way, I'm calling it now religion.
Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Alright, well, if I'm looking at this from that perspective... Okay, so we grab this piece. And it goes in there. And then we grab you. And you go like that. And I grab you. And you go like that. Put the cover back on.
Successful. AZ connection to Monorail facility network established. Proceeding with AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ thruster status. Defective. Full thruster replacement is advised.
Okay, apparently I need to go find more parts for you. Install thruster components. So apparently I'm acting more like a real astronaut. Aw, that's so cool. You are my center of gravity, love Liz. Aw. Okay. Oh god, I have to do everything. I have to actually fix this. Okay, well, let's go pull a sunrise. So based on that, you go there. Alright, and then you do not go there. It will be you. No? Is it gonna be you? No. It's gotta be you. Face that way. Got it. Okay. Then it would be... Okay then. It's gotta be you. And you've gotta face it so that the rivets are towards it, and then we put the circles in place. Okay. It's gotta be you next. Okay. And then finally, the cap.
ASE thruster replacement successful. Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
Okay, how do I initiate the reboot? Oh, I have to go to the computer. Turn it on.
Lockdown in effect.
Oh. Why won't you boot up? Generator overload reset required. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think we blew a fuse.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey. Remember me? I remember you. Hey. So what are we gonna name you?
Jimmy.
No.
Buddy.
Really? Hey, buddy. Hey. Sorry about the new body. Wow, you get a longer flashlight than I do, buddy. There we go. Alright, now come out here. Generator's offline. There we go.
Warning. Power generator overload. Local lockdown in effect. Power generator back online. Local lockdown cancelled.
There we go. What's the matter, buddy? You see something? What's going on here?
Claire. This is Isaac. Hi. I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you. I don't think it will. But I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the argument about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well. This message will be the last you'll ever get from me, or from anyone else up here.
How do you know that?
It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do. If someone ever finds out what happened here, know that I did it for her.
You did
for
what?
Your sister. To give her a chance. But you'll do great. You'll do great things.
Pup? Billy? I'm not naming it Billy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's cute.
And,
It's not terrifying and trying to murderate me.
Yeah. I wish I said that more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
ASC, Rosa, Teddy, me, Daddy, Mommy, Claire. Again, they left the spacesuits. That's no. If you find an abandoned space station, you don't want to find abandoned spacesuits. Like, that's just not something you want to find. Routes immediately taken with the girl's vivid imagination. Determined to limit the empowering effects of the moon's low gravity on her new friend's physique, Rosa carefully monitored Kathy's health and growth rate. Despite Rosa's good care, Kathy's health deteriorated rapidly during her stay on the moon. Well, that computer screen's out.
Still no trace. This just doesn't feel right. Alex, scan for data history. Ah, there's a recording.
Impact
Rolf,
mark.
come in. I think I've got something. I found a recording from the 23rd.
That's what, 2 days ago? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can you see it from up there?
I think so. Go ahead.
Alex, project hologram from September 23rd, 2054.
Spanning a distance of over 400 kilometers to connect to the moon's surface, the Pearson Space Hub is by far the tallest structure in human history. Safe, secure, and
That wasn't all that. No, that's a minute and 20-second message. I only played like the first 10 seconds of it. And then I interrupted it. We should replay that message because that was actually interesting. Knowing that this is the tallest structure ever is kind of cool, but
still no trace.
we're here to solve a mystery.
This just doesn't feel right. Alex, scan for data history. Ah, there's a recording. Rolf, come in. I think I've got something. I found a recording from the 23rd.
That's what, 2 days ago? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Victims of the
Can you see it
turbo
from up there?
evacuation.
I think so. Go ahead.
Alex, project hologram from September 23rd, 2054.
Okay, project. Can I see this? No. Of course not.
This isn't just the Moon-Up crew. There's too many of them. These are Tombo evacuees.
How do you know?
These names weren't here before. There's still dust on the stone.
On the monument, you mean?
Yeah. Victims of the Tombo evacuation. The date is the day of the blackout. Something big must have happened over at Tombo.
Pearson coming in for expedition team. Sarah, Rolf, anything on the state of the MPT?
The entire network is down, and I've had no luck with bringing it back online so far.
Make it quick. If things don't work out with the network, head back up here, whether the MPT is online or not. You have 20 minutes left to make it in time for evac.
Copy that, Control. Rolf, I'll check out the living quarters and then head back to the elevator.
Hold up. Do you see the people down there? They will be the start of a new chapter. Together, we will be humanity's future.
At what cost, William?
We're saving the species so we can start again. If this is what it takes for humanity to survive, I'll gladly take responsibility. There you are, Johansson.
Shadow, we're not naming it Billy. Buddy's the best name so far.
This was not the agreement, you know that. We need to get the MPT back online.
Be realistic, Rosa. Even if we ever manage to provide Earth with all the power it needs, what do we truly gain? More time to see oceans and deserts taking our homes. William, I've done my part. Let's just go. I'm done with this mess.
You heard the man? Let's go. Outward begins.
There you go, buddy. Open the door. Thank you. Oh, I've been in here before. But I haven't been in here since I got Buddy. Let's see what we can hope to gain. Security camera. Any holograms in here, buddy? No? Shoot. There's one over there. Which I can access by going this way. Let's just check all the rooms again, just to see if Buddy uncovers something. I was about to make a sand dog digging joke, and now I have restrained myself.
William, what the hell was that speech?
We've seen this one already.
Chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious.
Okay. So the place got blacked out, which is bad. We came in through maintenance. We opened this door. Hey, buddy, pop the door. Thank you, buddy. Pat, 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 pat. What? It's adorable. Okay. Monorail station, vehicle bay. Log in. Diagnose. Unable to connect. Station power insufficient for long-range control. Manually realign MBT pillars 1 and 2 on the moon's surface. Access moon surface through vehicle bay. Open vehicle.
name for your companion. Fiaura. Fiaura.
Alright, I have to locate some power cells.
Maintenance offline.
Backup power vehicle bay 1. Okay,
Vehicle bay offline.
maintenance is offline. Vehicle bay is offline. Let's find a power cell. Power cell. Huh. You know what? Give me this.
Vehicle bay
Move it
offline.
to crew quarters.
Crew quarters online.
Let's go in here. And oh god, there's electricity flying again. Stray chair. This physical conflict on the moon equipped security drones with electric shockers for crowd control. Many express concerns over their dangerous vultures when facing an armed drone. Most would rather flee than fight. Oh. It's trying to kill me. See.
Come in, Rolf. I'm at the quarters. Do you read me?
Copy that, Sarah. I hear you. Anything interesting?
Everything's deserted, so nothing new here.
Sarah, Rolf, this is Pearson Control. Our time's running out. Take the elevator back up here to make it in time for evacuation. You've got 2 minutes.
Negative, Control. MPT network is still offline.
Leave it. We have to go. Head to the elevator now. I'm not putting anyone at risk.
Understood. Wrapping up now. Sarah, you heard Control. Are you almost here? Sarah, come in.
Anybody else hear that?
Come in.
Rolf, get over here quickly. An AZ unit just activated, but something's not right. The doors are locked behind me.
What do you mean?
Can't say that I have.
I'm serious, Rolf. Get over here. I can't get out.
30 seconds or you're too late for evac. Head to the elevator
Negative, Control. Engineer Baker requires immediate assistance. We need more time.
Evacuation procedure cannot be delayed.
Negative.
I'm calling up the elevator now.
Negative, Control. Control.
No, guys! There's still time! I just need some help! Rolf, are you still there?
Emergency use. Moonhome's construction site. Enter office. Read. Do not share. Did someone lay a trap?
Seems like it.
Why would you do that? Pioneer
Because-
or dictator?
Why would you lay a trap? Because screw the people that have been weighed down by Earth's gravity. Space noids forever.
I mean, why wouldn't you lay Trifundo?
Boo.
Okay, I still didn't find the access code. check the other rooms that are open. I can't seem to find an access code. Let's go check down here. Why the fuck is... There's a lot of people here just sleeping out in the open. City was evacuated under obscure pretenses around the time the MT went offline. Whatever transpired in Talmberg, these quarters provide ample room for temporary shelter. Yeah, except for cramming people in here like sardines is gonna get really old really fast. Ping pong score. Apparently Kathy beats everyone up at ping pong. Kathy, you bully, you should let people win sometimes. We received another formal request from Sarah Becker, the engineer working at Pearson Station. She keeps asking about the canceled shipments for Rhine Ring. I'm worried she might suspect something. How should we proceed? She emailed to cease all communication with her. Outward cannot be compromised. I'll handle her. Oh my god. You really went insane. I don't have an access code yet. What am I missing here? What am I missing? There's a piece of the puzzle that I'm just not getting. Well, you definitely locked the door behind me, so I can't go back. Never go out without an ASE unit by your side. Well, I like Buddy. Buddy can stay at my side all he wants. Meh.
Wait, if the one person got left, where's the body?
That's what we're trying to figure out what happened and where they are, yes. Okay, why does nobody write down passwords anymore? A lot of people. I mean, but as someone who's extensively studied human biology, this is not enough people to restart the human race. Genetically speaking, you need 70 men and 10 women. Minimum. Those are minimums. And then you have to ensure extremely careful breeding protocols. 327. Interesting. Wait. The password's 4 digits, isn't it? Because if it's 3 and it turns out that the freaking password is their ping pong score, I'm gonna flip my shit.
I was going to suggest try the ping pong score earlier.
You need 70 men and 10... Oh, you're right. It's the other way around. 3... there. Well, you need 70 women, excuse me, and 10 men. It's the other way around. Because women are born with a set number of zygotes, their genetic diversity is predetermined, whereas men produce more zygotes as they go on with life. which means that for genetic diversity purposes, you need, that is the exact calculation. You need 70 women and 10 men. Which means that in a situation in which you don't have that 7-to-1 ratio and at least, 80 people, you're doomed to failure because you will resort to inbreeding within the first 3 generations. Yeah, I mean, Somber did at least do the mathematical research to know how many individuals would be needed to maintain genetic diversity. Okay, I am missing a password and I can't find it. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. It's a number password. It's 4 digits. Searching every little nook and cranny now because I'm lost. I'm not going to procedurally generate through every single possible password combination. That just seems redundantly stupid. Mission log. Okay. What? The FOR door? What FOR door? I'm not seeing the password. It's annoying the fuck out of me too. Like... Gearhead, I don't know that question off the top of my head, and you have to build a level 1 character. Alright, I'm locked in here, and... Fuck! I have been around this place 6 freaking times! I can't find a stupid fucking notepad that has a goddamn password on it! Or anything to indicate any form of this is the 4-digit code you need to open that damn door.
Have you tried, like, a year or something?
Have you tried the ping pong score?
The ping pong score is only 3 digits.
How many digits you say? 4?
Fee.
It's 4 digits.
What if it's a 5 and a 2 and not a 7?
I just tried that.
I don't know. Maybe there's something on the soda machines?
Nothing on the soda machines. And it's not the year either.
I'm sure the ping pong score has something.
Three, 2, 7. It's 3 numbers. I've tried it with. I'll try it backwards and assume that the count tally marks instead of. But I'm 2, 5, 2, 3. Nope. 3, 2, 5, 2. Nope. 3, 2, 7. I'm missing a number.
No, you randomly checked the one I was just going to suggest because of the number of players, but... I'm sure there's probably a clue there, we're just not seeing it.
Why would it be either of those numbers, Shadow?
They're the dates in the log that you pick up.
No, they're not.
Not the year, the day and the month, or...
No, no. And there's no missing number using 327, both starting with it and ending with 327.
Chaos Fury says, like, construction year. Not like the year of the incident, but like the construction year.
Okay. Oh my god, why the fuck would that be the password? And now there's a drone trying to murder me.
Key phrase there is trying.
Fuck you, bitch. No power. Yeah, motherfucker. You can't zap me if you ain't got no damn power. What the fuck? Why was this thing rigged to zap me in the first place?
Because evil space dictators.
Because it's a computer game.
You know, I was hoping for an answer like aliens, not Animal Farm in space.
It's funny because the first answer that always comes to my mind when I think about this or someone asks that question is Galaxy Quest. And they're trying to get to the engine room. Who designs it like this?
Who designed this? The writer for this episode should be shot!
You know, why do you have death traps to get to your specialized device or whatever?
Why does your vehicle bay require 2 power cells instead of 1?
Vehicle bay offline.
Presumably for charging the vehicles. Assuming they operate on battery power.
Also, why is so much of this equipment looking like it's been damaged?
Online.
Again, spacesuits are left behind. That's not a good sign. Oh dear God. Okay, mistakes were made. You put me behind the wheel of a vehicle. I have to match the wheels up? Oh god, why? Why is this a thing? Oh. Oh, it's to indicate opening an airlock while you're in a... Oh. We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. I'm sorry.
This can't be good.
I had to. Why can't it be good?
Because you're on a 6x on the moon.
They put me behind the wheel of a vehicle and mistakes were made. No shit, there's no oxygen. I'm on the freaking moon! With moon gravity.
I would make comments about women drivers, but I don't want to get shanked, so.
We wouldn't shank you, we would just put you into a vehicle with a woman driver. I don't think that's better somehow. Hello, Bronze. I don't want Cthulhu to say hello to me, though. Cthulhu scares me. That is the fastest cycling airlock I have ever seen. Whee! Whee! This is so cool. I'm in space, motherfuckers, and I'm on the moon. Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong about something, but do you not have your tip thing open?
It is. I just don't have the things turned on for display.
Wee! I like how you bouncy.
There is a tip jar running. Tips are available. I do ask for them, but for this game and to really enjoy its beauty, I've turned off a couple of the stream overlays.
Yeah, I see you also turned off the Discord one.
Yep.
I've already bought it and I'm in the process of downloading it.
Oh, did I forget to set up Twitch? I think I forgot to set up Twitch. Yeah, I forgot to set up Twitch. It's still showing Warhammer. Let's fix that. Deliver us the moon. I'm aiming the giant death laser.
Because you need a giant death laser on the moon. Dr. Evil told us that one.
Oh my god, it really is a giant microwave laser. And now I know what it's like to be a rebel trooper manning an anti-tank turret on Hoth. Why do I only have a 3-minute oxygen supply, and why does it display in giant numbers on my back?
3-minute time limit to make it challenging, and so that you have a sense of suspense
There you
as
go,
you
buddy.
watch your oxygen supply tick down. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Doing okay.
I'm a whaler on the moon. I brought with me a harpoon.
Interesting thing about whaling or harpoon guns is they technically fall under sporting use in U.S. law.
Really?
They're used for hunting.
Neat. Oh.
They're still destructive devices, but they're technically sporting use. Really messed up.
What the fuck is it venting?
Probably venting superheated gas.
You think? All right, let's get those AT-ATs. By the way, I'm not controlling this with the mouse. I'm actually having to control a lot of the devices and things with WASD, like you're controlling thrusters on a ship. Station power online. Oh, that's good news. It's incredibly good news.
And then it all just explodes.
Fortuna, is that you out there? God, I hope that's true. We saw what happened at Pearson. I thought you were... But just now, we detected activity in the MPT network. We haven't seen that in years. It seems to have been a local power transmission, isolated from the power source at the Tombow facility. Something must be wrong at the reactor there. Tombow isn't close, though. Traveling by foot would be suicide. Perhaps you can find another means of transportation inside Moon Hub. Vacation, I hope you copy. I hope you copy. I hope.
I mean, I got a Rover. That should be good enough, right? Actually, yeah. Just follow the monorail. Ooh. Which way, though? Which way? Do I go towards the giant golden orbs, or do I go towards the station-looking thing?
Station.
Alright, well, we'll go towards the station. You say space tram, I say they just gave me a car. I'm taking the car. Oh, shit. Okay, then. I guess I can't take the car. That's not allowed. Frustration. Frustration! Yes, that was Apollo 11 capsule with a green screen. I have questions too. I don't understand the answers.
Well, obviously, Stanley Kubrick was hard to fake the moon landings, but his perfectionism made it so that they had to film it all on location on the moon.
Yeah, if you're going to fake a moon landing, you might as well get it right and do it on the moon. Location, location, location.
That's fair. Okay, let's park this bad boy. Neat. Obviously, I could repair that one if I needed to. Good to know. Huh, toolbox. Why are toolboxes in space still orange?
A distinctive color that does not occur naturally.
Nothing here is natural. How does that help?
Don't ask me. I'm just using the logic for Hunter's Orange.
I can see how that logic works. If you need to spot it real quick, you know, orange sticks out.
MPT connection still offline. Can we diagnose it yet? Transmitter receiver online. Yes, I got that online. Still cannot establish connection to network. No signal coming from the reactor. Diagnosing facility. Monorail to facility offline. No shit, I just checked that. Hey, we got lights! What do you mean not on an approved list of dogs yet? That's new.
Today, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The catastrophic events that have unfolded at the Tombow facility have opened our eyes to a truth that cannot be denied. We have lost friends, colleagues. Our fellow colonists gave their life for a hopeless cause, for a dying planet that we could never sustain. We used to call it home. Our pale blue dot. But the Earth we know today is a withered husk, a shadow of its former self. The MPT chained us to a barren rock. But no more. All of you gathered here are survivors. You're here because you're mankind's strongest, the smartest, the brightest. Together, we will dare to leap and risk greatness. Start a new age of discovery. Like our ancestors that fateful moment they first set out to explore new worlds. We can turn back.
You really
and confine
did.
ourselves to a dying planet. Or we can look outward. Now is the time to act. Make your decision and make it now. A new beginning dawns for humanity, and it dawns today.
I don't get the feeling it's the player character because the player character came from Earth. This was recorded immediately after the blackout. I'm pretty sure now that this was intentional. By the way, that's the loading screen, is those airlocks. That's the loading.
What was that speech all about? MacArthur can't decide this on his own now, can he?
Look, we don't call the shots here, okay? Now help me out with this stuff.
Put that down, Frank. Don't you know what helium is for? Don't you think it's strange it's here instead of next to the reactor it's supposed to power?
Of course I do. It's just
what? Should we accept everything they say? Do you even realize what the consequences are if we leave while the MPT is offline?
What choice do we have? What do we really have to go back to? Floods, dust storms, blazing heat? I'm done. The Council's giving us a second chance, and I'm not wasting it. Now I'm done talking. Just give me a hand.
They... Intentional sabotage? What do you think, buddy?
Always expect Spanish Inquisition.
Pats, buddy. But you are the Inquisition.
This is Sarah Baker, lead engineer at Pearson Space Station. I was sent to investigate the blackout together with station mechanic Rolf Robertson. I was attacked by an AZ unit and lost consciousness. The reasons for this attack remain unclear. It seems my expedition partner has left, and I am unable to contact Pearson Space Station or any of the other facilities. I'm going to cross the frontier now, passing Copernicus Outpost 1, to get to Tombow and try to figure out what caused the MPT failure. Whoever finds this, please try to contact me. Alex, end recording.
Are you? No, I found you in the office. Where the fuck is the monorail stopped?
Plot.
Access code locked. Fuck you. Of course you wrote it on.
All Copernicus 1 colonists, this is an evacuation. The reactor at Tombow has suffered a critical malfunction. we're here to evacuate you to Copernicus Moon Hub.
Whoa, calm down. Who sent you?
We're here on official orders of the Lunar Council.
The Lunar Council? Frank, did you see anything strange happening across the MPT network?
I've got nothing out of the ordinary. Tombo seems fine to me.
Perhaps you could explain a bit more first.
This is for your own safety. The situation will be explained by the Council when all colonists arrive at Moon Hub.
So, MacArthur calls the shots now, huh?
We don't have time for this. Just take them.
What? Get your hands off me!
Evacuation crew to MacArthur. We're progressing to stage 2. Outpost crew and the package are on their way to Moon Hub. We didn't receive any word from the others at Rheinald, though.
Good work, Evac. Wait for them to pass Outpost 1. Contact me again when the second evacuation crew arrives. Over and out.
Task Force Special. Moon Hub. MacArthur scheduling the cost preparation for outward. After sending the crew an important instruction, the Task Force commander to remain at the outpost until the second Task Force arrived. 6 hours before blackout. Damn it! I was hoping for aliens. I was really hoping for aliens.
This is Pearson Station Engineer Sarah Baker again. I traveled to this outpost from Moon Hub, where I was sent to investigate
No
the
aliens,
blackout together
only
with my
Xeon.
expedition partner. Moon Hub was completely deserted.
Damn it,
from the
Xeon!
and we were unable to
Zaku
bring the
suck.
online. We got separated and lost contact.
And Bronze just went
I'm
into a bit
traveling
of
towards
rage.
Tombo alone to continue my investigation. The only lead I have is that something has happened at the reactor facility. The entrance to the monorail station here is blocked, so I'll have to find another way to cross the landscape. It's worth a shot.
What do you think, buddy? You think she took the Rover out of here and actually made it? Or you think that, she didn't get that far? Well, we're gonna have to make it.
Kill them all.
How the hell do I get up there?
Pile of their corpses.
Well, buddy doesn't have a laser. I have the laser. Instruction manual for how to fix your rover. Oh, that's how I get up there. That should put me in range. Yep. Alright, buddy. You're going on an adventure. Have fun. Woo! Got dizzy.
Welcome to the army of Fiaura.
Cool. So that's how you get back. Hi, person. Welcome. Oh, well, I guess I went out too early. Alright, so I need to go down here. Well, you know, buddy. Oh, soccer bot? Really? Somebody named themselves after this little thing? Soccer bot! That would have been a good name. No, you guys chose Buddy, so I guess Ravana gets to sit here with his chest held out all proud. There's a door there.
Eh.
Oh, passcode 1881. Awesome. Pat, 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 pat. Thank you, buddy. I am gonna be horrifically upset if I have to kill the robot, okay? So you not only lock the door... Power and abundant presence on the manhood is considered to be the key solving humanity's energy crisis as it is both harvested and processed on Tombo's facility grounds, moving resources from Tombo's reactor.
Evacuation crew to MacArthur. Helium package and Copernicus Outpost 1 personnel have arrived in Moon Hub, sir. Evac crew 2 is still nowhere in sight, though. We've been trying to reach them, but we're getting no response at all. How should we proceed?
Seal the door and make your way to Moon Hub. Fuel needs to be in place before we arrive with the Tomboy evacuees.
Sir, the other crew won't make it in time if I do that. They'll miss the launch.
They know what they signed up for. Seal the door, now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So they abandoned them. Okay, hold on. So every time I hit these, it activates 2 wires. In some cases, 3. Okay. Bingo. Blue is good. See anything else out here, buddy? No? Alright, come back in. I'll go out and have a look myself. No oxygen. Huh. Looks like this was sabotaged. oxygen is tasty. Okay, I'm obviously looking for a device. I don't know what device I'm looking for, but I'm looking for a device. And not finding it. Okay, so made it where I could come out here. Whee! Alright, I can jump really fucking high. Yay, moon gravity! Traffic runs around this outpost. McGregor's questionable orders to sabotage these cables, heavily disrupt tractor from one base to another, making Tom on the empty reactor much harder to reach from the moon hub. Okay, so I need to fix those cables. I need to find cabling. That's what I need. Well, there's a bunch of cabling right there, but that's not helpful, apparently. Also, apparently sprinting causes your oxygen to decrease faster. Who would have thought? Apparently the game devs. Okay, so we've turned the... I guess we've turned the monorail back on?
Just be like Little Pip, use the console commands to turn off the oxygen.
Monorail online. Alright, let's go. Hey buddy, get in place. We fixed it. Pat the buddy, 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 pat the buddy. This is a reminder, stream supported by you guys, and oh my god, this is freaking beautiful. Oh, no, don't take your hand off the keyboard. We already learned that. We already learned that. Quick time events are a thing. Surprised the fuck out of me. My ship exploded. Which means I'm stuck here.
Tombow track access denied. Communication with closest base operator offline. Consult operator on arrival in Rhino Crater Base. Warning, Tombow track locked. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision.
Oh shit! Well, quick time events were a thing, and I didn't press the button.
Warning, Tombow track locked. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision. Transfer successful.
Oh god! Brakes!
Warning, obstruction detected. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision.
I said brakes, not acceleration!
Velocity critical. Activate brakes to slow down.
Apparently I screwed the pooch on that one. There is a tip goal today, Daggio, but because of the amount of work, effort, and extra reverence that have been put into this game. I don't have it displayed. It is the normal typical 125, but I do still have to pay the rent.
Warning. Obstruction detected. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision. Warning.
Really?
Velocity critical. Activate brakes to slow down.
Turn the damn brake on! Why is the brake so stiff?
Button mash. Like, literally smash the F key.
Stop! Okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. Oh, come the fuck on. No oxygen? And the airlock's off! Dude! Reach the airlock power to the control center. Right. I can't grab that oxygen for some reason. Oh well. Okay, so we cut in here. Climb this. We need to close the damn door. 2 minutes.
Hi, this bag of hugs for $5. Hold!
Woo, thank you, Brian. Come on, move. Minute 54. Alright, take that off. So this one's depleted. We need to grab this one. Turn the airlock back on. Buddy, save my life, please. Okay, that gave me a little oxygen. Okay, see what to do here. Limited time. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. You saved me. I didn't suffocate. To death!
Any word from evac crew 1 or MacArthur?
Nothing. Communication's dead.
What the hell is going on? All power in the tracks is off as well.
I don't know, let's be quick. We have to get to Moon Hub with that helium before MacArthur and the evacuees arrive.
We'll split up. You get a report on the tracks and look for a way to repower the monorail platforms. I'll find the operator to board the train for evac. Let's go.
Wait up. There it is. Window at your 6 control center.
I have eyes on it. Go check on the train. I'll take care of this.
While events in Cooper Southwest unfold, MacArthur's second task force reaches Reinhold Crater. Upon arrival, it appears they can't leave. The monorail station has gone offline for unknown reasons. MacArthur's first task force, with only little time left to complete their mission, they split up and found their objectives. 5 hours before blackout. Despite WSA efforts to reduce the mental and physical burden on lunar colonists to acceptable levels, not all colonists were left untouched by the conditions of the moon. The events of Hugus and the solitary existence at Reinhold seem to have left their mark on the station operator's mind. Oh my god. He made friends. Whoever reads this, find me. I didn't go crazy like these guys. Okay then, Sarah. I'm looking for you. It just took me a year to get up here.
Hey! Hey, you there! A malfunction has occurred at the Tombow facility. We're here to evacuate you to Copernicus Moon Hub. Train got stranded at the station, though. How can we get the tracks powered again? We're in a rush.
Why are you here? Have you been watching me with that thing? Are you going to the domes? At Huygens? Everyone
Colonists, we're here for your safety. Official orders of the Lunar Council.
Hey, come in. I got bad news.
Uh-oh.
We're not gonna get a run-in. Any luck up there?
No, just a nut job. Quit the riddles, old man. How can we get to Moon Hub ASAP?
If the trains are out, you have to take the Beetles. They'll carry you across. If you get out of the crater at all, of course. The sands are rough out here. Broke a lot of beetle legs trying to cross those. But there's a path. There used to be one. I know it. Driven it many times.
The Rovers. Get back inside. I found something. Bring the package.
Huh. Okay, that answers some questions.
And opens up a lot more.
Yeah. Huygens meltdown, Lunar Council, Helium-3 disappears. Diagnose. Unable to connect to MBT network. Of course. Pillar not arrival. Station power insufficient for long distance control. Access moon surface through vehicle bay. Open bay doors. Something works! Something works, finally. Stung by a scorpion. They took my map and only found a way to... What the fuck is he talking about?
Evac 2 to Evac 1, come in. We need to transport the helium to Moon Hub by Rover, since we're not going to get the train running before the MPT shuts down. Evac 1, come in. Do you copy? Damn it. What are you laughing about?
For the first time, I know everything. No more secrets. And all it took was one little switch. That was it all along.
Don't mind him. Let's get out of here.
I just had to see what you were up to. And now I know. Just for the fuel. Helium-3. The ticket out of here.
You stranded us here?
Just leave him. He's not worth it. We've got to go.
Simply a flick of the switch. And you did the rest.
You have no idea what you've got yourself mixed up in, and what you've put at risk. ASCL-30.
Don't.
Activate crowd control protocol.
No!
Really? So where's the body? Second off, holy shit, that wasted a bunch of oxygen to sit there and watch that, but where's the body? Airlock's offline. They gave me some oxygen I can explore now. Just gotta watch that friendly number on the back of my suit. get in this thing. Oh. This vehicle bay is different.
Enjoy your trip. See you next fall.
Whee! We're whalers on the moon. I'm sorry, I can't help it, but that song's never gonna get old now. Oh, you're not. You're unresponsive. That's bad. Okay, so we're going to drive over here. So, a lot of this, by the way, is also real-world science, as the developers had explained to me during their interview that they were talking to both NASA and European Space Station, or Space Agency scientists to figure out exactly how stuff on the moon would work. So, a lot of the art design you guys see for, like, the airlocks and the suits and the station in general was actually, like, discussed. Son of a bitch. Alright, buddy. It's up to you. It's all on you now. Actually, can you just open the door from this side? You can. Thank you, buddy. Pat, pat, pat. Yes, I'm petting the robot. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. Hello, person. Hello, other person on Twitch. I have a lot of people on YouTube. Not a lot of people on Twitch. Never figured that one out, but oh well. It's quite obvious there's still gas in the system because I'm still getting oxygen and most of the helium-3 tanks are functional. Oh god. Oh god, what the fuck are you venting? It's only gonna take one puncture in this suit and I'm gonna die. That's a scary thought. A thin piece of cloth is the only thing keeping me alive. I haven't seen a corpse yet, no. Which is kind of weird. What am I supposed to... I'm supposed to connect you to... there? Out of range. Okay, so I connect you to the other tower and then use that tower. Firing my laser!
So here's a silly question. Why do these towers still have power?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Like, it's clear that there's still gas in the system. And the system still works and runs. But what actually happened here, we're starting to piece together. Oh god, I'm on a timer. Don't put me on a timer. God damn it.
Well, I mean, you did see that the tower was tilted.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody broke that. Olds can make his women driver comment anytime he wants now. Okay, so...
Nah, it's okay. That was just a joke earlier.
Part of the keys to this game is just remaining calm and going through what you need to do. Alright, I've only used a minute. We got 2 minutes left. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Michael Jordan this. We're in space. In space, everybody's Michael Jordan! Okay, just balance on the ladder. Ah, fucking stink bits. Oh, dodge that one. That's good. I would have died. Probably died. Climb. Climb on up. Everything's good. Get in the chair. Alright, we got a minute. Oxygen's restored. So at least it's spreading to low 2. Fire. Plenty of time left.
Well, have fun. I'm going back to work.
Achievement unlocked. A light in the dark. Oh god! No, 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 no! Fuck! This is Deliver Us the Moon. Buddy, I'm having a little problem.
It's okay, you probably didn't need that rover anyways, right?
No, definitely needed that rover. A little banged up. Come on. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna find out what happens. Apparently you run out of oxygen, you just straight up die. Okay, so remain calm. Just gotta stay calm. Sprinting won't help the matter. Sprinting exasperates the matter. Got a full minute of oxygen now. Just take your time. Resist the urge to sprint. Okay, so lesson learned. You Have to stay calm in spite of the world ending. Okay. What's the airlock? See, we have air now. Everything's okay. We're not dead. But this really sucks.
So, I have a silly question.
Silly answer.
Who opened the second set of vehicle bay doors?
I don't know. It's a good question, though. Because you are right. Somebody had to be in here to do that. Diagnose. Can we get the monorail back online, please? Monorail on. Awesome. Sliver of hope. 6 hours after blackout.
They evacuated? No, this can't be right. They can't just leave. The colony will fail without them. And Earth. How could they all be so goddamn selfish? What were they thinking? How can they be so...
Warning. Tombow reactor failing. Outward protocol in effect. Evacuate all facilities.
Yes, I know they evacuated. I know! I know I'm alone.
Tombow reactor capacity at 10%.
It's still going? Alex, we have to go. This will make things right. We could fix this. We can fix this.
Obviously you didn't, or I wouldn't be here.
Just follow the tracks along the pillars.
Hey Bob! Yep, it's Angry Ghost Lady. Hey Bob, if you can run this on your computer, this game's freaking awesome so far. Including the having to figure out the password thing. That I wanted to scream at. Aw, thank you, buddy. Thank you for nudging me back to, you know, remind me that I'm slowly suffocating to death if I don't move.
Way, Sarah. I'll find you.
Oh, so you're Rolf Robertson.
I don't think so. You don't do space games? Oh, okay, King Bronze. Have a good night. So Deliver Us the Moon came out officially last week. Oh, is this another tech demo? Did I mess this up and this is not the actual full release? This is just a tech demo and now I feel stupid? I mean, it's been a great 3.5 hours. This is kind of really impressive for a tech demo if you've done 3.5 hours. No. So why are we playing credits already? I'm gonna go figure this out real quick. Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool and kind of weird to do at the same time. The Dutch are so weird. So this is referred to as, quote, the free DLC for the beginning of the game. So we just played the first 3.5 hours of the game as a freely available tech demo. Question, when was the last time somebody played a 3.5 hour tech demo that was in fact the very first 3.5 hours of the game?
So this isn't the full release of the game, then?
No.
Huh.
This is the first 3.5 hours of the game.
Well, for the technical side of things, it looks very impressive, and the ideas that are presented as far as the differentiation between your movement while in a zero atmosphere environment and your movement in an atmosphere environment are kind of interesting, because while you're inside the stations, you actually look like you're moving normally, like there's a normal gravity being imposed.
So I want to illustrate this again. We started with this particular game when I was approached to. No, this is all that's out there right now, Raven. The extra $20 would not. The game's only $20, by the way. Not just this tech demo. The full game is $20. So we started this when this were the very first tech demo that was sent to me. That was basically the launch sequence. And then another tech demo was sent to me that's somewhere later in the game. We get a gravity gun. And now, we have a 3.5 hour demo. At PAX last year, we had like a drive around on the Rover situation. So, this isn't the full game.
Anyone?
And to quote the devs, we don't want early access. When we release a piece of the so I'm looking on the community hub. Somebody said, shouldn't this be early access? And their response was, no, we don't want early access. When we give you a chunk of the game, it is a completed piece that we intend to release in 3 to 5 hour play segments until the entire game is finished, since at present it is an unknown date. And this is all built in Unreal 5. Somebody asked that. This is all built in Unreal 5.
finished chunks as quickly as they can, and that you could, once all of the finished chunks are put together, you could play it seamlessly.
Yeah, you could. So they're released. So this is chapter 1. Yes, Amiya 75. This is chapter 1, completed, finished, and done. Here's chapter 1. Now go through and find all of the things we've implanted in chapter 1, because I mean, looking at the achievement list so far, I didn't find all the scannable information. There's 7 full dossiers. I didn't find those. I didn't find all of them. Read all the entries of the Moon Man comic series. Reach Tartar. There's a couple of these that are like, find oxygen when death is certain. Reach Tartarus 5 with seconds to go. Spin me right round. Brought a seat outside to admire the view. If only Kathy could have seen this. Hang on a minute. Astronaut Kathy. Astronaut Kathy Sullivan, member of a canceled moon mission. Oh, that's a nice thing. Stargazer, stay outside for 30 minutes. Took your companion cell on a trip that came out to an untimely end. Goodbye. Apparently there's a way to kill the robot. Good to know. The robot can die just like I can, and that's bad.
I really don't know why that's a good thing to know, though. Like, losing the robot would be akin to, like, chopping off a second set of hands.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. So yeah, this is all of chapter 1. And rather than doing it early access where they're like, oh, this is still, no, this is finished, completed, they're moving on to do chapter 2. Aw, Hitomi, too soon! Too soon!
Actually, no, it's perfectly relevant. Telltale Games fucked it up, and hey, somebody else.
Well, Telltale Games tried to use the same formula for like 30 games. That's not even an exaggeration.
I mean, they did have a good thing going with the episodic releases, but at the same time, it's like, okay, so are we actually going to get a game, or is this just going to be a story with choices that you make?
So Telltale Games made, since we're going to bring this up, Telltale Games made Texas Hold'em, Bone from Out of Boneville, CSI, Sam & Max, Wallace and Gromit, Tales from Monkey Island, like 5 different CSIs, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Law and Order, The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, which The Wolf Among Us and the Tales from is their only original IP. Tales from the Borderlands, Games of Thrones, Minecraft Story Mode, Batman, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Game of Thrones was supposed to have been made and is now canceled. I just want to point out, it's all the same game, just refurbished with a different story.
Yeah, and realistically, it's like, okay, you can tell the same story over and over and over with different characters and have it still be entertaining, but after a while, you start to see the formula. And it's one of those, huh.
By the way,
why are we doing this again?
Part of the credits of what's on the screen right now is everyone who pitched in to back the game. And I missed it. Am I actually in those credits?
Tsunagari, yeah, honestly, it would be a lack of improvement on the game's engine side, but realistically, with a lack of meaningful gameplay that correlates with the choices that you make, Telltale was doomed to drop out of the market once people started just going, okay, it's another story-based game, but they haven't done anything interesting with it. Like, sure, the stories can be great, but
Yeah, they stuck with their existing what did they say? Their
Formula.
existing engine. Well, they stuck with their existing game engine, which basically was just the storyteller type system for far too long. They were starting to develop a new engine, but they just ran out of money and interest, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm in the credits. My real name's in the credits, not my online name. Hi! You all missed a chance to figure out what my real name was. And now I actually get to stop and figure out what we've done today.
yeah, Hitomi, the Telltale games, the biggest problem with their choice-based thing was that it predominantly plays on the illusion of choice. The end result is going to be roughly the same no matter what choice you make.
See, there's a tip goal today. I just had it, hidden back here with all the other stuff hidden off camera. So, after 2.5 years, that's what they got so far as this is finished. They're only charging $20 for their game, by the way, and the $20 basically pays for all future chapters too. So far, I can say from a company standpoint, they are making the right decisions. So what did you guys think?
I quite liked it. The look of the game, the way it plays out, how they provide the story elements without having to do huge animation costs for the individual characters, as having them presented as holograms, really does sell the idea that this is a future society, but at the same time there are still things that need to be hammered out, like having much more realistic vision of the recorded options instead of like having a video monitor that plays out from a single viewpoint. You actually have an ability to see the individuals moving around without being too heavy on their engine side.
I mean, the game works. This is the fourth little piece of this game's puzzle that we've put together.
Also, you said it's Unreal 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the first games actually using that specific game engine.
Oh, I know.
So, they're still testing boundaries with it. We're not going to see a properly polished and finished game with this exact title or style setup until a few years later, unfortunately.
So yeah, honestly, when I get paid, I am definitely picking this up for myself because I want to see where this goes.
But yeah, I've met these guys. Part of the fun is knowing that like their work uniforms are astronaut space or old astronaut spacesuits. They show up in like the blue European spacesuits, except for it has like WSA on it and Koei Interactive on the other side, and then it has the flag from the country they're from because while this is a Dutch company, not all of their team is Dutch. Some of their team are English, some of their team are Americans. And once they finish the regular version, they do intend on making a VR version.
Ooh.
That's gonna be exciting.
So yeah, so this is basically chapter 0. 3.5 hours is chapter 0, and they've promised 3 chapters. So we're looking at 12 hours. I can't really argue with 12 hours of game. Sorry, I can't. I mean, how many games can you list off that are 12 hours of just exploring and telling a story for 12 hours that are not JRPGs?
And I mean, it's not even just 12 hours. Like you said it yourself, there are a number of the achievements that you missed out on that could effectively add to a large portion of the game. So you could be looking at like upwards of 20 hours searching out all of the different things that you were supposed to find and doing all of the different things.
$1 an hour, hey, that ain't bad.
And I mean, there's also the replayability option of, hey, you know, I finished up the story with, you know, my casual playthrough, and now I'm gonna go through and try and suss out exactly everything that happened, because some of those achievements might have integral parts of the story wrapped up in them that you missed out on. Like, why were the cables cut? Like, was there a way that they couldn't have just disabled it in the first place? Like, the cables were cut for a reason, but they don't go into why.
Or I didn't find why.
So, like, there is a little bit more left to the mystery if you go digging for the various achievements. And
I also like how they take a really old school approach to solving stuff. It's not handed to you. So like when I got on the shuttle, the spaceship to launch the spaceship, there were like 3 times I saw signs that were telling me what the startup sequence was. I had to do the startup sequence by hand.
Huh.
And I was on a clock. I had 3.5 minutes from the time that I could get up to the ship, get in the ship, do the launch sequence, and press the big red button.
Damn. So yeah, no real hand holding there.
And like the password, yeah, it was frustrating because the other passwords were pretty obvious, but they weren't hand holding me anymore at that point. It was figure it out or die.
Someone died.
Which was pretty brutal. Not telling me that, and they really didn't overuse the QuickTime because I didn't know which cutscenes were going to have QuickTime events and which ones weren't, and I only had 2 instances of QuickTime. The rest so they might have actually found the balance of not abusing that particular mechanic. Because I know a lot of games, if they have QuickTime events, it's every single cutscene, every single time. You better have your hand ready to press some random key somewhere or you're going to die.
And then, of course, the fake out with the last QuickTime event that you did where you tap F and it's like, okay, yeah, you're going to activate the break. No, you need to button mash that shit.
It's kind of like the old school broken sword games.
I guess I've come in at the end of the stream.
Hmm?
I'm asking, have I come in at the end of the stream?
Yes. See, what I thought was initially the full release of a game, turns out it's the first chapter.
Was that advertised, or have they been dickish about that?
It was advertised. I didn't read the advertisement properly.
Oh, okay.
So what's going to happen in your Steam account, by the way, is to kind of get your attention. Right now it says "Deliver Us the Moon, Fortuna." The Fortuna part's going to change, and when you're just sitting there scrolling through your games and you notice the name has changed, there's a new chapter out.
That sounds way too subtle for people like me who need to get hit over the head with that.
I mean, they're going to do social media announcements and announcements like that, obviously, but I kind of like that one of the ways to make sure that they've got your attention is that the name of the game changes.
Well, and also there's going to be major updates when something does change. Like, you're going to see it in your downloads list on Steam that they've done an update.
Yeah. So this has been an interesting experience, and I think it's the 5th or 6th piece of content for this game in the last 2 years since they started its initial development. But let me check. I can actually just go to Video Manager here and search "Deliver Us the Moon." Ooh, I missed one. So we had the first preview special tech demo. That was on January 20th, 2016. We had the Deliver Us the Moon WSA Space Center Museum. That was February 2016. We had PAX East on 2017 with the Rover ride. We had another one on November 2017 with a brand new section of the story with the liftoff demo, which was the thing we did at the very start, which was to get the damn ship into space. And then we also had a short demo at PAX this year. So they've been steadily churning out demos in addition to finally giving the first full piece.
Is this a full price game?
$20.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Buys the entire game and all future chapters.
So I was gonna say, if that's a full, £40 game, I'd be like, what the fuck?
No, they're charging $20 to get the game at full price.
Okay, that's making much more sense.
Or get the full game.
Yeah, that's making more sense now.
Yeah, so I guess this is just the next piece of the puzzle for Deliver Us the Moon. I'm looking forward to more pieces.
My question is, why did they go to the trouble of sabotaging everything if they were just going to leave in the first place?
We don't know.
Well, maybe they didn't want it to be reclaimed, is my guess.
We don't know why they sabotaged everything. That's part of it.
But speculating on why, that's also part of it.
I think they needed to make sure that the colonists would not try to stay, and if they sabotaged everything, then they can't stay. Or maybe because they were stripping parts from the project that was supposed to further develop the moon base in order to supply their exodus. Those would be my two guesses. Maybe they knew that because they'd been stripping parts from what they were actually supposed to be working on, that they had compromised the system and it would eventually fail anyway. Or maybe they were just being dicks.
Being dicks is... That sounds about right.
Maybe they wanted to make sure oh, let's make sure that we have no reason to go back to Earth. How do we do that? Make sure everyone down there dies.
I hope they ran into face-eating aliens.
That would seem like it would be bad. So, I guess that's it. Let's see who else is streaming right now. What is Sophie streaming? She's streaming Armored Warfare. If she was streaming BattleTech, I'd raid that, but I don't think I can raid Armored Warfare. Headshot streaming, Beauty and the Beast is streaming, and Spitfire streaming. So which one are we going to?
Why not all of them?
Can we call Sophie a sloop? Because she's like a sloop. Always wet and leaking.
That's adorable, but no. Yeah, I don't want to raid Sophie because she's streaming Armored Warfare.
I just want everybody to call her a sloop. Just so she knows she has one.
This is still so cool. Sorry, I just saw the painting and went, oh, I should uncover that. I don't know, is she actually still streaming, or is she just... Let me check on YouTube too, not just Twitch. Yeah, she's still streaming. Okay. I would go read it, but it's Armored Warfare. And my support for that is gone.
What? Your support for a game that's bullshit is gone? Stop the fucking presses, Fee.
I know, right?
Obligatory dead game, dead meme.
Dead game meme.
Dead game, dead meme.
Beauty and the Beast are streaming Tomb Raider. And Headshot is streaming the new Dying Light. Dying Light?
Dying Light.
Dying Light.
Dying Light.
Dying Light.
I agree.
I agree with the other people agreeing.
Hashtag moon delivered. He won't get it, and we'll have to explain it.
No, don't explain it. It's better that way.
Well, in other news, my left arm is now completely useless.
What's completely useless?
My left arm.
Why?
It just feels like someone either hit a railroad spike into it or tried to cleave it off with a damn axe.
Okay, we are now officially rating Headshot. I like that they actually implemented a feature that lets me go over here on Twitch and actually declare it as a raid.
Shall I break out the longship?
He's just looking like, what? Hashtag moon delivered.
There's a load of people. How you all doing today, everyone? Hope you're having a good one.
So that's Deliver Us the Moon so far. When they release the next piece of content, again, it'll be like so like one of the reasons why I give this a bunch of reverence is because while we were in while we were at Anime Expo last year in Holland, the devs came to the convention to talk to me and see me and like spend time, and if we would have had the capability, we would have been able to. They like wanted to like bring me to their studio to go on a tour of their studio and interview their devs at their studio, but didn't have time. My plane was leaving Monday morning, and the earliest they could get me in was Tuesday. So,
may I suggest next time you're doing Anime Expo next year, aren't you?
I don't know. I want to. I would love to be back in the Dutch land, and I would love to go down the street to that nice crepe shop, and also, quite honestly, to be able to go
bitch. Strip waffle. Trust me on this. Get strip waffle.
I don't like those.
Oh, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I actually don't like them.
No, fuck you. We can't be friends anymore.
But I do like the fact I can go to the coffee shop and tell them to make me high as fuck.
I don't know, that's not a thing anymore.
Really?
That's what Blitz was saying to me. I don't know how true it is.
No! No, you can't take that away from me!
Do you know what I'll do? I'll ask Fernie. She'll know.
How can you take that away?
I don't know, ask Blitz. He's the one that told me. But yeah, back to the point I was getting to. If you do go, you should probably email them and organize that in advance.
That's fair. All right. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'm gonna go.
Good night.
I'm gonna go like make tea and dinner, and then I'm gonna proceed to sit in front of Little Pip and have Little Pip try to murder all of us with ponies at the table, which I need to release the next piece of, but that's a story for next time. Good night, everybody.
I don't think there's